All right, strap in, because today we're diving deep, really deep into some pretty complex stuff. We're tackling Toki, that's The Illusion of Atheism, a book by Ahmad Al-Hasan.
Interesting.
Now, this isn't your run-of-the-mill religious text.
Okay.
It actually tries to debunk atheism, but get this, it uses science and philosophy to do it.
Oh, wow. That is unique.
Yeah, so we're in for a pretty wild ride.
Sounds like it.
And one of the first things the book jumps into is, well, you guessed it, evolution.
Okay. How does it approach that?
It really goes after Darwinian natural selection, especially how those first life forms, came to be.
The very beginning.
Yeah, the very beginning. It uses this phrase, tortoises all the way down.
Tortoises all the way down.
Yeah, implying that evolution can't really explain the origin of life, just how things changed afterward.
I see, so it's tackling the root of the issue.
Exactly. Okay, so let's move on to another area where the book challenges evolution.
Sure.
Really goes after some of the key evidence, like the fossil record and the genetic similarities between, well, different species.
Okay, so what about the fossil record? What does the book say about that?
It points to what it calls a lack of transitional fossils.
Fossils that show those in-between stages of evolution.
Right.
It's a tough argument to support when you consider the genetic evidence.
Okay, let's shift gears a bit.
Sure.
And talk about another big idea the book puts forward. Intelligent design. It looks at all these complex biological systems.
Like what?
Like the human eye, or how bats and dolphins use sonar. It says those things are so complex they couldn't have just happened by chance. Okay, so we've covered the book's critiques of evolution and that whole intelligent design argument. But it doesn't just stick to science, right?
No, it doesn't.
It goes into some pretty heady philosophical territory, too.
Oh, like what?
Like the nature of consciousness, free will, that kind of stuff. Speaking of changing perspectives, I find it fascinating how the illusion of atheism tried to bridge that gap between science and religion.
You mean how it acknowledges scientific discoveries but offers alternative interpretations rooted in religious beliefs?
Exactly. It's like it's looking for common ground between these two seemingly different worlds.
It makes you think. How can we reconcile scientific evidence with faith-based perspectives? Picking up where we left off, one of the most interesting things about the illusion of atheism is how it tries to reframe the whole debate between atheism and, belief. It challenges this idea that science and religion are like oil and water,
They just don't mix.
Yeah, it suggests they could actually offer complementary viewpoints, like different pieces of the same puzzle.
Instead of being totally opposed.
Exactly. And it asks this question. It's a reminder that there's always more to discover, to learn, and to question. Thinking about the book's title, The Illusion of Atheism, it strikes me that it's not just about, attacking atheism specifically.
It's deeper than that.
Yeah. It's also questioning whether we can ever really know for sure if there's something beyond our physical reality.
Can we prove or disprove it?
The book seems to be saying that both atheism and theism, they're both based on certain assumptions.
About reality, about what we can know.
And it's pushing us to examine those assumptions, to be open to the possibility that our current understanding is, incomplete.
To always keep learning and growing.
Precisely.